She was off.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And a lot of the teams script plays. Buy him back. They have a script to start the ball game. And typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early. Probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Hey, come on. We're going to 52.
Now Gordon. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like
about
the
John?
message
you pushing?
is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football. Let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
They go back
hey, land over like a bitch. We got enough by both y'all, man.
Pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
I thought you said you would.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
Well, boy, that killed him.
They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
That nigga not crazy. Nigga ain't finna run a wildcat on me.
On the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. Those are the plays this defense needs with the deficit they're facing.
It certainly
I know you
is,
like
and
a
they've
brother
got to
tonight. I
continue
need
to
that
swarm
section.
the football and hope that someone, while they're holding
gotta
up the ball
sacrifice
carrier,
some.
can get in there and rake it and lock it free.
Yeah, you go.
Get some takeaways as well.
Prescott for the goal on 3rd. Flushed out right.
Oh, out of bounds. And he dropped it.
And what did we talk with them about prior to the game? Their ability to move the chains.
Oh, I got sniped back in my head, man.
So far,
oh, my God.
0 for 3 on 3rd down.
Man.
They have little chance of winning this one.
And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
I'm leaving it.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting a home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run
I don't know. I thought you said be thinking.
The pass could very well be open.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
He's fighting outside. Right there.
On play action, Wentz. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
He just went at the back way. He just went at the back door.
And get to what we call the moment of truth. When the balls are
he coming back in.
There's a defender there.
He down there,
He comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
Damn.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's up across the field and down into Seattle territory. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up
was that a whole little team? Good shit. Run that shit back, man.
And this should be the final play.
Look, he got to go across.
On 2nd down now. It's Sanders. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on third. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the first. That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs.
Let me make sure.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there.
My shit say enable, bro.
They've moved the ball with relative ease.
My shit don't disable. My shit disabled now.
Play fake. Wentz. It's caught by OBJ. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
I can start it.
Odell Beckham. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Elliott good with a PAT. And it's now 21-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This one taken from the 7. And a very nice return up to the 35, but was it aided by something illegal? Let's find out. So that will push him back.
And now we know why I had a little extra space to run, don't we? An illegal block in the back, that penalty will move them back.
Check 3, check 3, check 3.
I bet my shit was on mute. Hold on. There you go.
This is Gordon. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
From the 25 on 2nd down, Prescott. And that'll be incomplete.
He didn't even jump, bro.
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know when Coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual
Oh, my God.
No chance at all. Way easier said than done. I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you.
They'll run on 1st down with Marlon Mack. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. They get 17 on that one. Move the chains. 1st down Seahawks.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
Give me some. Give me some.
We can't find no match ran this hoe. That's how you know we've been playing with PCU.
They'll keep it on the ground. This time it's Gordon. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. A toss play. Gordon. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
Called
a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now.
T. John got. I know T. John got TTE.
They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 14. Now Prescott. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation,
the
defender's making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He gets it away. It's a high hanger. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. The run only got a yard.
I know that was a PCU. You may be smacking a nigga on this, so I ain't gonna lie.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders.
Some shit would be unreal how I be down on this.
An 8-yard gain, much better shape now on.
When you don't get a chance to hit R2, I feel like it's a PCU every time.
They be fast. They be jumping. They be jumping with these shit.
Yeah, all that shit, fool. Jumping nigga missing, jumping and laying down at the same time. You in the float.
That's mod. That's a mod controller.
I seen a nigga in the unfloating kill me, man.
Gets him the 1st down, 6 yards on the play. On play action, it's Wentz. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Yeah, them niggas be having mod controllers they lay down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch.
Hey, somebody right there. I just marked him.
The defense was effective.
Oh, shit, there go a teammate. I got to drop. Yeah, I got to drop.
3 yards there takes him to the 45. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
I down one. I had to get there.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games.
Nigga smack the shit out of me,
yeah. The NFL.
The best multitasker in the business. The coach.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Seahawks' 23-yard line. This offense number 1 in the
put
NFL,
you with your team at the gulag no more.
Downs in their run game, got him another one there.
A really good stat to lead the league in, isn't it? Because if you keep picking up first downs, sustaining drives, that means you're controlling the football, controlling the clock, and letting your defense rest on the sidelines.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Y'all going by Ye back real quick, though.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Play action. Now Wentz. He finds back incomplete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
This nigga Verdell is so stupid, bro. Oh, my fucking God.
A great effort there.
This nigga like a creative player. Real talk.
3 first-half touchdowns. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Elliott good on the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half.
Hey, niggas are all crazy when I try to get in. I can't play with that nigga, bro.
This will be fielded at the 8.
Them niggas don't be.
The 25, call it the 24.
Them niggas don't scratch off the way they supposed to. I like big physical receivers that can
Coming
run.
to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally you know me. You've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that.
No, give me that.
I'm preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
Yeah, they're cold bitch. 49ers, I appreciate you.
He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. Final play of the half. Prescott. He's going to look deep for more.
Yeah, champ. Oh, this nigga Champ Bailey dropped the peak.
Incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Is fielded at the 2. And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line.
Hey, yeah, Jack tripping.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups.
Yeah, nigga, they know this. At the end of the day, this a business shit. Nigga might hold out, nigga.
Adjustments that might be made defensively.
Hell yeah, it's a business at the end of the day.
Oh,
that's a PI. That nigga just, hey, this nigga tackled Odell Beckham.
However, we do have a
God damn.
Let's check in with our referee.
Nah, they called that bitch. I ain't never seen that bro. They tackled the nigga.
Changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10, just outside the 30.
Check. Kill. Tyson. Hey, seam 6.
On play action, they'll throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone.
Oh, let's go, Schwartz. Get him up off for you.
Philadelphia in for the score as his guys continue to pour it on. And Mantrell talking about
get him up off for you, Schwartz.
Those gloves, they help with one-handed catches, the fun stuff. Any padding for a rocket like that?
Where RJ at?
I don't think so, but I'll guarantee you this. After that throw, his hands will hurt later. Not right now in the moment. He's just feeling good about catching it.
Yeah, we ain't got a rocks off on this.
RJ, your boy Schwartz just caught a fade.
You didn't want to trade him to.
No.
Yeah, that'll carry.
That one we get to land on the last, what's the name? Last crate.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Bro, it's total 300 yards to 40, bro. Total yards, bro. This shit ugly, bro. Pick, man. This shit ugly out here, bro. Pick. 300 total yards to 40 in the 3rd, man. This shit bad, y'all.
Set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
They got 40 total yards in the 3rd quarter. No, I ain't.
Hey, John, it's a car right by me. It's a car right by me, John.
Behind the line. We have not seen that much today. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Damn.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. It's caught. Beckham.
Hey, John, that's not a fair assessment, seeing how you playing with your friends.
First on a gain of 15.
That's because it was 2 other niggas there. I like shit, I'm gonna let the niggas run. I know how I feel to sit in the bleachers and want to play. First of all, your whole ass internet was terrible. I don't know if you got dial up or what. This shit wasn't working yesterday. Yeah, he got dial up, bro. I don't know what he got going on.
What? Incomplete.
Been a big hitter if they had connected.
Instead of
2nd down.
Oh my God.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
But my nigga just caught a touchdown wide open, bro, and got 1 foot in, bro. I don't even know how to feel about this shit.
He finds his target back.
Hey, man, you know what I'm saying, y'all?
Defensively, they were in You're losing playing against a good quarterback.
Nigga do me like that, dog. I'm a shooter, man. I just want to shoot.
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. It's a good point.
RJ ain't hit me up today.
Oh, I knew that was going to happen.
This my 2nd game.
Oh, safety. Damn.
Should
have been safety.
All right, John, when you forgive me, hit me up, bro.
Man, I should have scored that.
We've seen this work many times. In the red zone, first down, take a shot at the end zone, and points result. In this case, though, give credit to the defense.
Oh, safety. Thank you. Thank you.
He can't escape the end zone. Gordon is taken down, and it's a safety. And the safety there, another mistake, and these mistakes just keep piling up.
How many more can they make? They put themselves in such a massive hole now. Going to be difficult to dig out from under.
Who said that? Who did that?
Anymore at this point.
All right.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good
shape. If I get my loadout again, with something happen? I'm saying I don't get extra bullets in there.
At the line, this Philly offense set to go. There are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate, and of course they'd like to forget the ending.
Who got through that hole like that?
Together, Charles, a nice
nigga, if you get double ghost around this hole, you gonna be gone for the game.
The only thing that matters is
I don't need niggas see me for the whole game.
Nigga said double ghost.
Hey, somebody got me 400, man.
It does them no good to go back and say, well, you know,
this motherfucker played.
Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Wentz now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's first and 10.
You got tight. You got tight right there. Great 15. Great 15. Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike. Rip left. Rip left.
Wentz now to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side.
What? Oh my God, bro! They hoeing Gandy Golden, bro. This nigga Wentz just overthrew this nigga a touchdown pass now, bro. Y'all gotta be watching this shit. Y'all gotta watch this shit. This is crazy.
Downs like that first down there.
You marking somebody?
Careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to
play. That nigga Gandy Golden ass naked.
Here now is 2nd and 10.
And this nigga Wentz overthrew him, bro.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
I gotta talk to EA about this shit.
Get him down as he's inside the 40. 14 yards there and an even first down. So from Seahawk territory now, it's first and 10 at the 38.
Wow.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 17 yards and a first down for Philly.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Yeah.
Wentz now on first down. Now a leaping catch.
We're going to try him. That's Odell Beckham. I don't know who that DB is. Y'all got to make a play.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
8-2.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Right back to him on first down. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards.
And hit out this shit.
Lots of praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating.
Now, why is phone ringing in this house?
Got it. Touchdown, Eagles. 3 touchdown
Where I get it
from? For Carson
I did answer it.
As his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
The defense are going to have to start doing something different because this guy's absolutely carving them up, especially down here in the red zone.
I answered that bitch, so I got to keep going.
Here in the first half of the season.
Elliott good with a PAT, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They have been struggling.
Hey, what the ammo thing get? I need downstairs.
Some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry.
Yeah, yeah.
2nd and 8. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 45-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this. We got this.
Prescott. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
Mike's 50, Mike. We go 46.
Yeah.
Prescott.
It's a buy station over here.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on for the 5th time here today.
Cool. Ian Gallup. Hey.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
And they got out of Smith, man. It's so easy to get caught up in Dallas. Man.
And Charles, we are in the midst of a very one-sided affair. I think this is where you and I have to fill a little bit. You want to regale us with old stories of your childhood in New Paltz, New York?
I don't think anyone wants to hear that, but this is a perfect time for us to start listing MVP candidates, right? The best teams we've seen so far this year, the best games that we've called thus far, how we anticipate the season unfolding. We can go in so many different directions.
We can see where he's hoping to go.
Certainly not taking us there.
Oh, I hear the remote's clicking off right now. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big pickup there for the Eagles' 1st down, 18 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Total yards for him, 50. Me, 14.
Out of the gun. Oh, he's got some breathing room.
His total yards is 50.
Down the right side. Touchdown.
Yeah, it's close 60 now. I just ran 50 yards, 50 more yards.
Big play there. 47
This shit ugly, bitch.
As his guys continue to pour it on. Elliott on for the extra point.
I know some niggas gonna be above us though, fool.
And this one was over.
My defensive coordinator finna get a raise.
Add on to their big lead.
Next to score, Eagles.
I think I got Terrell Owens. Nigga, my nigga top 5 already.
You said somebody close, John?
I started him stretch.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
He'd probably be number 2 if I'd have won one Super Bowl.
This one fielded at the 5. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that division brutal, bro. I ain't gonna
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on.
The Saints just beat him, I think, too.
Loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
This shit getting ugly, bro.
Seems pretty obvious defensively. Right, key was stopping the run game.
I figured out which defense to be in.
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those,
we really not gonna have to cross that hole yet.
These guys like to run.
But we walk now. We walking up to the surface.
Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away, and they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. On 2nd and 9, Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
We've been around this league for a while.
I see him, too.
Never pull their starting quarterback, no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
I didn't mark.
3rd and long for Prescott.
Looks like it.
And that will be incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a Scotia.
We're going to be behind. We ain't got to shoot yet, to be honest.
Trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Now this is fielded in the end zone. .21 yards. Well done on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over.
That one going to move now.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried.
Oh, somebody shoot me.
Out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Somebody shoot me.
Down deep into Seattle territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 62 yards. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15.
That's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen.
Oh, there you go. There.
To throw on
He's going to be that way above. Just a little up, though.
Inside the 5. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a 1st down. They don't need to run another play here. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th
Man, why Jacob do this nigga like this, dog? I wasn't even going to scream him, bro.
He tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
So they are looking strong here in the 4th quarter.
Jacob can put this man on TV.
Take this across
he's shooting at me.
Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. Now on 2nd and 13. Prescott. And this is Gabriel on the catch. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards the pickup there. Prescott to throw. Open man, Taylor Gabriel.
Damn.
2 chunk plays in a row.
Damn, he got 100 total yards.
Over 20 yards, and so is this one. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Eagles.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Moore now. Rolling to his left. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26.
I told you. I knew it.
That's going to go down as a loss of 5,
I knew it.
And it brings up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And the pressure gets to him again. Montez Sweat, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And this one is right.
Oh, he scored a field goal at the end. Fuck.
And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, it's a Pyrrhic victory at best, but Charles, no team wants to get shut out, so it's hard to blame them for taking the 3 there.
You can't blame them one
bit.
It
hasn't
been the best performance, that's for darn sure. But there is something to be said for fighting to avoid the goose egg, and they're at least trying to finish out strong.
And an excellent return there as he's up to the 35 and make it the 40-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show.
Were they outside swimming?
It's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go.